Hey everyone, this is Mr. Everything, and if you recently boot up your PS5 here, you should see there's a new update, and you're going to notice there are a few different features, and there's the first one. So you can see that PlayStation's doing a 30th anniversary. I guess it's a celebration, but really all it is just a few themes. And if you go to your notifications, you should get like an update. Since I installed it, it must not show up, but it'll say there is a featured update. And you might be able to tell if you can hear those vintage PS2 sounds. So if you go into your settings, you have quite a few to pick from. I mean, you can shut it off, and then you just go back to the I was gonna say the old, kind of PlayStation 5, but they kind of added this new thing with you can have a little bit of a theme here as well. But let me go 30th anniversary, which this one's okay too. But now your theme is basically just the top portion. You can see the dynamic area changes with whatever content you have on screen here. But you also do have, I believe that's the 30th one, but I don't particularly like it. I mean, it's not bad, but I don't think it's as nice as the other ones, so that's the new one, but I don't really like it. I use, for now anyway, I've been using this one. But let's go back here. This is the original PlayStation. So you get those sounds, which is pretty nice. Also works here. So that also changes the theme layout a little bit when you bring up the home button, which is pretty cool. I like that memory card up at the top. Now one thing you also notice, which again, I don't know if it's picking it up, but the sound in the background is still the same. I don't know. I know the PS3 had like a boot up sound, but I think the XMB was quiet. The PS2, I think it didn't really have a menu, but if you didn't have a disc in and you had that little colors floating around, I think that one had like just kind of a whooshing sound or something. So it would have been kind of nice if they added sounds, at least for the PS2 and 3. So here's PS2. So this is what you would have heard in that interface if you didn't insert a disc. And if I bring up the menu, now it doesn't change everything, like your notifications here still look the same, but that's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. And PS3. Remember that? That old scrolling sound, that brings back memories. This one's a little bit lackluster just because there's nothing wrong with it, but we've heard this one a lot. I kind of like the more vintage ones personally. I do like that XMB kind of wave thing at the bottom there. It's a nice touch. And then probably the most underwhelming, just because it's the newest one from a few years ago still, is PS4. I forgot about that sound though, that scrolling sound. So this one's nothing too crazy. For me, I like the PS2 one the best. So I'm going to switch back to this. The one thing I actually want to point out, though, you'll see here it says for a limited time. And I think that's a missed opportunity. This whole year coming up will be the 30th anniversary, correct? So I would surely hope that at least for the entire year, I mean, the PS5 is the console that's, going to be in this celebration. So I don't know why you wouldn't at least keep it for the entire year. But personally, I think they ought to just leave the theme in it permanently. Your PS5 was the console that is at that time. That's on your timeline. That's the console that celebrates the 30th year anniversary. So personally, I would make that a permanent part. It's just a feature. I don't know why they would take it away. Hopefully they don't. I mean, that would be kind of a modern day Sony move, just to do something that, for no reason, that kind of makes everyone mad. I really think that they should just permanently keep it in there. I mean, maybe within this year they'll roll out like actual like themes or something. Maybe, I don't know, but I would keep those. I think it's pretty cool. And if you turn the PS5 off, you get this little graphic too. So it's pretty nice. I don't have a problem with it. And again, you can turn it off if you don't like it. So I don't know why they would remove it. I think it just ought to stay and be a part of it. But this is like the first day it's been out, I think. So who knows what the fan response will be. Maybe they'll keep it around. But either way, nothing crazy. I just wanted to show all the different themes that it came with. And I'll leave it there. So enjoy 30 years of PlayStation. You can remind yourself of the good old days now of just the PS5. So thanks for watching, and you'll see me in the next one. Have a good one.